Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're heading out to OCD Off-Road. They've developed something for the back of the Gladiator that I think most of you guys are gonna like. And also, I'll be at the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion with this new product. And you can come see it if you're interested in getting one for yourself. I'll be handing out their business cards and stickers. They're a big supporter of the channel. And let's head out that way and follow along with the build. All right, so if you guys haven't figured it out, we're building a tire carrier bumper for the back of this. They've built one before, but they wanted to do a 2.0. So that's what they're in the process of doing. We got the tow hooks out of the bumper, and we're getting ready to put the bumper together. They've already got all the metal cut, so that's gonna happen next. All right, guys, so we're on day 2 of this build. And if you guys are watching Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff, I've loaded little hints of what it is. So, but obviously in the video, we're revealing it. So today's the day. They've got it done. It's all painted. We're gonna go pick it up. Plus we're gonna pick up the engine for the stinky chicken. Be right back. We have the tire carrier mounted to the back of the Gladiator. And John's here. He's going to explain how they built the bumper and what it's made of.
So the version 1, if anyone caught that video, is the setup is very, very similar in that it's bolted directly to the frame, 6 bolts. It is 1.5 by 1.5 quarter wall steel tubing. Version 1 basically was welded on the back side of the frame. This is different, or the frame of the mount. This is a bit different in that we went from 2x2 8 wall for the main support at the bottom to 2x3 quarter wall. The supports from the bumper go through this. They're completely through, cut through, welded, flush welded, ground smooth, and they're welded on the back side. So it's a complete quarter wall structure that ties it to the Jeep.
You can't even tell that there's a weld there. You can if you look really
You got to
hard.
look real hard, but I tried to make it as smooth as I could. So the main support now is 2x3 quarter wall rather than 2x2 8 wall. Now the rest of the structure is the same as we did last time. It's 2x2 8 wall, completely welded, drilled for drains, greased heavy duty hinge, and the tire mount is 4x4 quarter plate, angle iron, so that's good to hook there. Heavy duty hinge on this end with a locking latch, that'll go in soon.
Which isn't installed yet.
Right, the end caps are completely welded smooth too, no plastic caps at this end. It's 100% solid. At this point, pretty much as bolt-on structural as you can get, I think. It'll take a hit.
So if somebody wants one of these, what do they need to do? They need to contact the shop here?
Basically, go to the website. We use a program now where they can basically request an estimate, and that gets submitted through the proper channels in the shop. And it's all about what, right now this is version 2 in that we've made one other. We haven't had any sort of feedback that's negative about it thus far. That was about a month ago. The guy just went on a big cross-country drive, as far as I know. He has 37 mounted to it, all 9 yards. Haven't had any issues thus far on that. This one is quite a bit more substantial. So that's basically where we are. It's a pin latch, greased roller bearings. Like I said, it's all welded. There's no sealant, anything like that. It is all completely welded, ground smooth where it needed to be pretty. Otherwise, we left it out there for the world to see. They're good, solid welds. Nothing's going to bend, break, or pop.
Cool.
And yeah, she's going to be good for a good long time.
Okay, guys, so you heard it. So if you want one of these for your Gladiator, contact John and Scott at OCD.
4WD.com.
Because I forget things. I can't remember.
There's a link on there to request an estimate. Just click that button, fill out some information, let us know what you're looking for.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yes, got to ring that bell.
Ding dong. All right, guys, welcome back. So it's been a couple days. Yeah, I had to go to work. Haven't been able to mess with the Jeep. Still have to put the brake light relocation kit on. That's what I'm in the process of doing. That's why the tire's off of it. But you can see you got the access cover off. Got the camera out. There's your camera. That's what your camera looks like once you take it all apart. And you can see I got a giant mess back here. So we got the engine out of the back of the Jeep for the stinky chicken. Like my garden center. Anyway, here's the engine for the Stinky Chicken. That's going to be gone through over the winter. And we're going to start building that here soon. I got to have my daily driver back. So we got to do some wiring. Yep, so I got to take and splice into this and run my brake light, a new brake light harness out through here and under the Jeep and then up. I'm not going to try and run it up in here. I'm just going to zip tie it up here. But I've got these cool little magnet things that go right on that, and it has a little zip tie, and they're pretty damn strong. But as you can see, that tire off, so there's a bracket that goes on here. Hold on, let me go get that and I'll show you that. JCR really jumped through some hoops for me to get that stuff for me because I didn't have it in stock. Let me go grab it. All right, so we're back. So check it out. Like I was saying a second ago, JCR really jumped through some hoops to put this kit together for me because I didn't have it in stock. And I think what they were waiting on is the cable for the camera. So all this is a coax extension. So you can plug this in right here, or vice versa. This in on here, plug that guy in, and then you're able to plug your camera in once you get it on the mount. So the mount is right here for the camera, as you can see. And they have the license plate bracket, and then this goes on the holder somewhat like that, and then this guy bolts on there. Yeah, so it's a giant kit. So this is actually made for the JL and the JT. The JT has a couple extra parts in it, but I'm sure this isn't how it normally comes packaged in these couple boxes. Like I said, they really jumped through some hoops to get me this kit fast enough so I could get it done and ready for the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. That leads me to another thing. So I've got a fishbone rack, mid rack, that's coming in the mail in a couple days. I've also got to mount my rock lights, and I know my Trex boards and all this stuff is around here somewhere, but I'm tired. There it is. But yeah, so we're going to use this as like a light overlander. This is my daily driver, so I'm not going to get too nuts with it. That's what, hey, look at that Jeep bench. That's what this is going to be for. Over winter, that's going to turn into a crawler. And I'm not going to be worried about beating that one up. It's going to end up looking like a raisin. All right, guys, check it out. This is what it takes to do this. So you have to do these in series. This is your brake light wires. JCR gives you enough to do it. They give you the crimps. What you have to do is find what wires go to your brake light. And the easiest way for me to do it was to go up under and verify the plug for the brake light and make sure that I got the correct wire. So you can see it's white wire with a green tracer and black wire. Come on, focus. And black wire with a white tracer. So you just hook those in series, and then you're going to run these wires that JCR provided through this hole back here. Forget the mess, I'm sitting here testing this stuff. And through this panel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through this harness right here behind this. All you got to do is hit that. It's hard to do one-handed. And unplug that. And then what I'll do is I'll untape this and just run the wires through here. And then I'll tap into the brake, and then I'll tap into the license plate light, run it, and we'll get it mounted. This is what the light bracket and everything constructed looks like. So you can see I got my camera mounted. Now it took a little bit, and then you got a brake light, or excuse me, you have a license plate light and then your brake light. So that's what it's going to look like. And then the mount for the actual spare tire, and this is the bracket for the license plate and everything. It's pretty simple. Just takes a little bit of time to get it done. But yeah, I took my whole tailgate apart to figure it out. I wanted to make daggone sure that I had the right wires. Anyway, be back in a few minutes. Brake light. License plate light. And backup camera. All right. There's the backup camera functioning. Alright guys, so here's a hint for next week's video. Ooh. Look how my house lights come on. Ooh. Ooh. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. If you made it this far, you must be interested in the tire carrier. So come check it out at the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. I'll be parked in the VIP parking. You won't be able to miss the Gladiator. I'll be the only one with a red, white, and blue duck on the top. So we got the engine for the Stinky Chicken home. We got the new tire carrier built and put on the back of the Gladiator. We got a couple other projects before we head out to the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Hopefully you guys can make it. Really like to see you guys. And come by and say hi. I got some stickers I can give to y'all, and we'll talk shop, whatever you want to talk about. So again, please ring the bell. Please subscribe. Have a good night. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank OCD Offroad for building the tire carrier for the back of the Gladiator, and I'd also like to thank Crawler Offroad for all my recovery off-road needs. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching.